After everything I've been through, after every fight, every loss, every scar, losing isn't an option. I am Monkey D. Luffy, and I didn't come this far just to lose now. So tell me, after everything you've faced, are you really going to quit here? You don't reach this point by accident. You don't come this far without paying a price. Time, energy, pain. You've sacrificed things. You've endured things. You've pushed through moments that should have broken you. And yet, you're still here. That alone means something. Because most people never make it this far. They stop early. They give up quickly. They walk away when it gets hard. But you didn't. You kept going. And now, you're standing at a level your past self couldn't even imagine. So why stop now? Let's be real. The closer you get to your goal, the harder it becomes. The pressure increases. The challenges get bigger. The pain feels heavier. And your mind starts playing games. What if you fail? What if it's not worth it? What if you lose everything? That doubt is dangerous because it makes you forget how far you've already come. It makes you question everything you've built. And slowly, it pushes you toward quitting. Not because you can't win, but because you're afraid to lose. There was a moment when I realized something. If I quit now, everything I've been through means nothing. Every fight, every sacrifice, every step forward becomes wasted, and I refuse to let that happen. So I made a decision. No matter what happens, I keep going. Win or lose, I don't stop, because stopping is the only real loss. Listen carefully. Can't lose doesn't mean you'll never fail. It means this: you don't quit, because if you keep going, you always have a chance to win. But the moment you stop, that chance disappears. That's why losing isn't an option. Not because failure won't happen, but because quitting won't. You keep fighting. You keep pushing. You keep moving forward, no matter how hard it gets. Because at this level, there's no turning back, only forward. So now, look at your journey. Everything you've been through, everything you've survived, everything you've pushed through. And ask yourself, did you really come this far just to give up now? Did you really endure all that pain just to stop here? Because in the end, you don't lose when you fail. You lose when you quit. And if you refuse to quit, then you haven't lost yet. And if you haven't lost yet, then the fight is still yours to win. So tell me, after everything you've been through, are you going to stop here? Or are you going to finish what you started? You said, can't lose. Now understand what that really means. At the end of every journey, there's a wall. Not a physical one, a mental one, where your strength runs low. Your confidence shakes. Your mind starts asking, is this really worth it? That's the final test. Because at that point, you've already come far. You've already suffered. You've already proven something. And that's exactly why it's so easy to stop to say, I've done enough. But enough is where average people stop. I didn't start this journey to come halfway. I didn't fight to almost win. I didn't suffer to stop near the end. I came this far for one reason: to finish, no matter how hard it gets, no matter how painful it becomes. I don't turn back, because turning back is the real defeat. At this level, you don't ask if you'll win. You decide that you will. Not because it's guaranteed, but because you refuse any other outcome. Your mindset changes. You stop thinking like someone who hopes and start moving like someone who knows that quitting is not an option, knows that stopping is not allowed, knows that the only direction is forward. That's what makes you different. That's what makes you dangerous. Let me tell you the truth. You don't lose because you're not good enough. You lose because you stop too early, because you give up right before the breakthrough. But if you remove quitting, you remove losing. Because as long as you're still moving, you're still in the fight. And if you're still in the fight, you can still win. That's why you can't lose. So now, you're standing at the edge, tired, hurt, close to the end. And this is your moment. Not to slow down, not to hesitate, to give everything you have left. Because the finish line is not for the talented. It's for the ones who refuse to stop. And if that's you, then there's only one outcome: victory. So tell me, right now, with everything on the line, with nothing left to give, will you stop? Or will you push one last time and prove that you didn't come this far just to lose? Say it. Can't lose.